and several news pieces coming in from here. Reports suggest rubber industry has been requesting the government to change inverted duty pattern on rubber. Not just that, demand from tire industries continues to remain very strong, but raw material prices continue to surge. To discuss all this and more, we now have Mr. Shashi Singh, President of All India Rubber Industries Association, now joining us. Mr. Singh, thank you so much for taking your time out and speaking with us here on ET Now. First up, reports suggest that the industry has requested the government to change the inverted duty structure for rubber industry. Do you expect a solution to this problem anytime soon from government side?
Actually, when your total production of natural rubber is not as required by industries, like if you're producing around 8,57,000 ton and requirement is somewhere around 14,50,000 tons. So there is a 5 lakh tons deficit, 5,50,000 tons deficit, and that deficit is only fulfilled by import. And there is a custom duty which is 25% or 30 rupees, which is higher. By that, the price of raw material which we are importing is quite expensive. So we are requesting government, if you cannot reduce the custom duty to protect farmers, then it should be higher duty on the rubber part, which is directly imported by the user or manufacturer, that can be on a higher duty.
Understood. So we do understand that you have requested the government, but realistically speaking, do you expect a solution anytime soon? Do you expect the government to modify the inverted duty structure?
We are looking forward to see something from the government side, because industries is facing lots of problem because of this inverted duty structure.
But globally, how has the trend for natural prices been, and what is the differential between domestic rubber prices and imported rubber prices? Can you quantify the difference for us?
Yeah, the price of Indian rubber is little expensive than import price. Sometime it is keep changing, but if you are importing cheaper imported product also, rubber product, then also it will become expensive by paying higher custom duty.
So the Indian rubber is expensive as compared to imported rubber, but since tire industry is a major consumer of rubber, how has demand been from tire industry, say over the last 1 year or so, if you can help us understand on a year-on-year basis?
Yeah, they have grown by 10%. Their requirement, basically natural rubber is used more than 70% by tire industries only.
10% year-on-year growth as far as demand from tire industry is concerned, and how much has demand been from non-tire segment?
Yes, non-tire, if you check with the data, it will be around 3 lakhs ton consumed by non-tire industries.
Okay, so that's the consumption from non-tire industry. And how much has demand increased on a year-on-year basis for non-tire industry? It was 10% for tire industry, but what about non-tire industry?
There are also increase of the 5 to 8%.
Understood. So 5 to 8% increase in demand on a year-on-year basis from non-tire industry. And Mr. Singh, since the government is working on coming up with PLI schemes for several sectors, do you expect PLI scheme for rubber industry as well? And how will this benefit the industry?
So actually we have also requesting PLI scheme, but there is a problem that there is a certain limitation of machinery, because our association, All India Rubber Industries Association, is a small scale industries association, a non-tire sector, where the maximum our members are medium MSME. So there is a certain limitation for the PLI scheme. You have, if you have to go for a PLI scheme, you have to invest 100 crore or something like that. We are keep requesting government that there should be some kind of PLI scheme by making some kind of cluster and all for the rubber industries. And this will definitely going to help.
All right, so PLI industry is definitely going to help. But Mr. Singh, could it come anytime soon? And if at all it were to come, what will the quantum be?
Quantum of PLI scheme, that means if you want to go for the entire rubber industries, then the big tire companies will be there. And our approximately, total consumption of rubber as of now, including synthetic and reclaimed rubber, is around 15 lakhs.
As far as the PLI scheme is concerned, but structurally over the long term, do you see synthetic rubber as a real threat to natural rubber industry?
Not really. For tire industries, not at all. They can go up to 20% maximum with the synthetic rubber, which they have done also in a few months back, because there is a huge shortage of natural rubber in India. Yes, for non-tire sector, there are many parts already replaced by by synthetic rubber, but still natural rubber, there are certain properties in natural rubber which cannot be replaced by synthetic rubber.
So natural rubber is not fully replaceable. That's the word coming in. Mr. Singh, thank you so much for taking your time out and speaking with us here on ET Now. Let's shift focus to our next segment, Did You Know? And today we put the spotlight on cotton. In fact, scientists found bits of cotton balls and pieces of cotton cloth at least 7,000 years ago in Mexico. Many people think banknotes or money are made of paper. In fact, banknotes, if at all they were to be made of paper, you wouldn't be able to use the notes if they got wet. Many countries use cotton for making banknotes, including the United States, which uses a mixture of about 75% cotton and 25% linen to make cash notes. On that note, we'll slip into a short break, but you don't go anywhere. Stay tuned to ET Now.